Sup peoples, and welcome back to the next video in this reaction series. Sorry there was not one last week. I meant to film it and I started filming it, but then I got interrupted. So I'm just starting over. I only got like a minute or two into the episode anyway, so I'm just gonna start over and watch the whole thing now. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Thank you kindly, Twilight, for helping me out. No. I bet Big Macintosh I could get all these golden delicious in the barn by lunchtime.
But those aren't golden delicious, right? Let's see, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they call it golden delicious, but it's not actually golden. They're pretty golden. So yeah, I hate to break it to you, Applejack, but whatever reward you're getting for the bet, not happening, because you're not putting any golden deliciouses in the barn, okay? You're kind of screwed because you don't have a single one.
If I win, he's gonna walk down Stirrup Street in one of Granny's girdles.
Okay, I gotta look something else up. 1 second. Is this what Applejack is hoping to see? Is this? Because that's your brother you're talking about. I guess it'd be more like this. That's still... I'm really grateful, actually, that none of these are golden delicious apples and that she's not gonna get to see this. Because I don't want to see this.
Spike, that looks delicious. Spike!
What?
I just want us all to take a moment and imagine if our mailboxes ate. If when you got a letter, you had to reach your hand into a mouth, okay? And pull out, it's probably a bill. You know, that's all we really get mailed to us these days. To reach into your mailbox and pull out a bill, right? And the bill has chunks of whatever your mailbox ate all over it. That's disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't know how Twilight is okay with this. Clearly you need to find some other method of getting your mail or just never feed Spike again.
Cordially extends an invitation to Twilight Sparkle plus one guest.
The Grand Galloping Gala!
Joke's on you commercial. That's assuming I went to high school. I'm trying to become a reaction YouTuber on the internet. You may guess how my education went.
Do you have any idea how much business I could drum up for Sweet Apple Acres? Why, with all that money, we could do a heap of fixing up around here. We could replace that saggy old road. And Big Macintosh could replace that saggy old plow. And Granny Smith could replace that saggy old hip. Give my left hind's leg to go to that gala.
All right, I was prepared. Well, not actually prepared. You probably just saw me getting prepared. I'm prepared now. I'm actually going to make a check, like a list of who should get this, okay? Who deserves the second ticket? Applejack. She gets 1 point for her cause is altruistic. She does not want to go for her own benefit. She wants to go for her family's benefit. Then a point for the roof of her house, the saggy plow, the saggy back, and finally, an extra point because she then gets to keep her foot. Let's see if anybody can top that.
And I just happened to hear that you have an extra ticket.
Yeah, but...
Yes! This is so awesome! The Wonderbolts perform at the Grand Galloping Gala every year. I can see it now. Everyone would be watching the sky, their eyes riveted on the Wonderbolts. But then, in would fly Rainbow Dash!
There are a few problems with Rainbow Dash's plan here. 1, what makes you think that interrupting a performance would get you points? 2, why do you think one-upping a performance would get you points? 3, this ticket clearly belongs to Applejack.
You gotta take me!
Hold on, there's one pony picking minute here. I asked for that ticket first.
So, that doesn't mean you own it.
Oh, yeah? Well, I challenge you to a hoof wrestle. Winner gets the ticket.
Girls, these are my tickets. I'll decide who gets it, thank you very much.
Good for you, Twilight. Don't be a pushover.
A chance to audition for the Wonderbolts?
Money to fix Granny's hip.
Living the dream! Oh my, those were all pretty good reasons, aren't they?
Rainbow Dash gets 1 point for living the dream. Trying to achieve your goals, I gotta give her a point for that. But that is still nothing compared to the 5 points that Applejack has. You can try and meet the Wonderbolts and audition for them at a later date where you're not gonna be crashing their famous show and they're not gonna be pissed at you if you do it through official channels, whereas Applejack could actually make some good money.
So who are you gonna give the ticket to, Twilight?
I don't know, Spike, but I really can't think straight when I'm hungry. So where should we eat? Bats on my face! Help! Wait, these aren't tickets to the Grand Galloping Gala? It's the most amazing, incredible, tremendous, super fun, wonderful, terrific, humongous party in all of Equestria. I've always, always, always wanted to go. Oh, the Grand Galloping Gala is the best place for me. Oh, the Grand Galloping Gala is the best place for me. Hip, hip, hooray! It's the best place for me, for Pinky.
Okay, why was it really unsettling that she didn't open her mouth during that song? She still gets a point for having a song, though. Neither of the others had songs.
Oh, the society, the culture, the glamour. It's where I truly belong. And where I'm destined to meet him. I would cause such a sensation that I would be invited for an audience with Princess Celestia herself. And the princess would be so taken with the style and elegance that she would introduce me to him.
Okay, like, not to judge somebody's type, right? But that's him. You can fantasize about anybody. Anybody. You can design whoever you please. And he's just a white guy with blonde hair? He kind of looks like he needs a shower. That's all I'm saying, okay? It's just no judgment. To each their own.
Our eyes would meet, our hearts would melt, our courtship would be magnificent. He would ask for my hope in marriage, and of course I would say, yes!
She yesed so hard that her outfit disappeared. She yesed her way all the way out of her clothes. I'm sorry. I'm so hating on Rarity's dream. I don't mean to be rude.
I simply cannot believe you would invite Pinkie Pie so she can party and prevent me from meeting my true love.
Rarity gets a point for love, I guess. But also, I feel like she should lose a point for just assuming that Twilight knew this whole thing. Like, honestly, all of them should lose all their points for just assuming the tickets are theirs. Applejack has the most... I'm just glazing Applejack this whole episode. Applejack has the most leeway on that one because Twilight was in the middle of offering it to her when they got interrupted. And then Rainbow Dash, I don't feel like really was like, oh, it's mine. It was more just like, can I have it instead? Which is kind of presumptuous, but you know, you're asking. But Pinkie Pie and Rarity are just straight up like Pinkie Pie is just like, oh, thanks, these are mine now. And Rarity is just mad at her. So Applejack is still winning. That's what I mean to say.
I would just like to ask, if it would be all right if you haven't given it to someone else.
See, that's how you're supposed to ask. Fluttershy gets a point for asking. That's the bare minimum, people. You should all be losing points for not asking. But since nobody is, I'm just giving her one for asking.
There's loons and toucans and bitterns, oh my! Hummingbirds that can really hum, and buzzards that can really buzz. When blue jays and red jays and green jays, pink jays and pink flamingos.
Fluttershy also gets a point for wanting to fulfill her dream. So far, Applejack is winning by 3 points. And then Fluttershy has 2 for politeness and wanting to fulfill a dream. And then Rarity, Pinkie Pie, and Rainbow Dash each... Oh, well, I guess Pinkie Pie should have 2 points because she wants to fulfill a dream of going to the Grand Galloping Gala. And she also sang a song. So Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie are tied. And Applejack is winning.
Girls, there's no use in arguing. But Twilight! This is my decision, and I'm gonna make it on my own. And I certainly can't think straight with all this noise. Not to mention hunger.
So Twilight goes to Ponyville. She decides friendship is worth it. She drops everything to move here, to be around these people. And the first thing they do is try to extort her out of a ticket.
Spike, what am I gonna do? All 5 of my best friends have really good reasons to go to the gala.
Okay, sure. But how many of your friends have 5 good reasons to go to the gala? That's what I'm asking, okay? Applejack has 5 good reasons to go to the gala, whereas Rainbow Dash has 1. Pinkie Pie has only 2. Well, she only really has 1 as well. She just also sang a song. Rarity only has 1, and he looks like he's kind of greasy. So that might not even be a good reason anyway. And Fluttershy has 1, sure. And she actually asked, like a polite human being or pony. But Applejack has 5 reasons. Therefore, I don't really think it's much of a question. And if any of them, I'm actually gonna break this down. We know that this has got to end with her getting, all of them to go, right? Something sweet like that. But as it stands right now, if Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, or Fluttershy are mad at Twilight for giving the ticket to Applejack so that Applejack can raise the money to get her roof fixed, fix her farm equipment, and fix her grandmother's hip, they're not very good friends. So clearly, like, look, I've already solved the issue, and we're only, what, how far in the episode are we? We're only halfway through the episode, and I've already solved the dilemma.
Thank you. This looks so good. I'm sure everything will be much clearer once I eat.
Madame, are you going to eat your food in the rain?
It's not raining. What's going on? Hi there, best friend forever I've ever had.
Maybe I just hold the ticket's ransom.
You're not trying to get extra consideration for the extra ticket by doing me extra special favors, are you?
We have a new list. Second ticket. Who should get it based off of how much you'd get from making them like you more. Rainbow Dash already has a point for being able to control the weather. And I'm going to give her another point for taking initiative. She's the first one to make this kind of an offer, and that means she's so far leading the rankings.
Rainbow, I am not comfortable accepting unwanted favors.
Unwanted. Why would this be unwanted? You want to eat your sandwich, right? You've been talking about your sandwich all day. Just accept the bribery. It's okay, Twilight. You're too nice for your own good, really. You'll get nothing back for all this kindness and selflessness if it was the real world. But since it's fantasy, maybe go with it. I mean, it's called Friendship is Magic, so who knows, maybe you'll get, like, superpowers. But if this was the real world, Rainbow Dash is currently leading the rankings.
Twilight, it's raining. No, really? Come with me before you catch a cold. Oops, sorry. Oh no, it's quite all right. After all, we are the best of friends, are we not?
Rarity gets a point for being really good at sucking up. That was some impressive boot licking, hoof licking. I said, no, that's an AO3 tag that I don't want to discover.
Makeover! Rarity! Ow, this really is a biscuit. I mean, thank you, but it's too tight. There! Oh, you're simply darling.
I'm gonna give Rarity a point for custom outfits because I love clothes, but I'm kind of tempted to lose a point because, that sounded like a painful process.
Oh, Spike. Now you just need a hat.
Ugh! I told you I don't want any part of this girly gala gunk.
Rarity gets a point for that outfit. I think she just won right there.
Oh, who needs him anyway? This is all about you and how fabulous you'll look at the Grand Galloping Gala. Wait, the Grand...
And oh my goodness, what a coincidence. I happen to have an ensemble of my own that matches yours to a T.
We're racing some points. She's not nearly as good at this as Rainbow Dash.
I've been trying all day just to get some lunch.
Did some pony say lunch?
You've got to be kidding me.
I got apple pie, apple fritters, apple tarts, apple dumplings, apple crisp, apple crumblers, and apple brown Betty. The dessert, not my Annie.
Point for Applejack. Food. Food is great. Food is so good. I'm starving. I'm so hungry right now.
Fluttershy, not you too.
Oh, well, hello, Twilight. I hope you don't mind, but we're all doing a little spring cleaning.
Point for Fluttershy's angelic voice. Point for never having to clean again.
It was Angel's idea.
Another point for Fluttershy because she comes with assistance. And another because I get a private chef.
Well, this was all very nice of you and Angel, but I am not accepting any extra favors until I've made my final decision. So I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Surprise! Twilight is my bestest friend, Whoopee. Whoopee.
Pinky.
She's the cutest, smartest, all-around best pony. Pony.
Pinky.
I bet if I throw a super duper fun party,
Pinky.
she'll give her extra ticket to the gala to me.
Pinky gets a point for a song, and then I'm immediately erasing it because she broke Twilight's back and was unsubtle and kidnapped her. So actually I'm going to give her negative points.
What gala? Oh, you didn't know? Twilight has an extra ticket to the Grand Galloping Gala!
The Grand Galloping Gala?
I ever told you how much I love your name? Wash your dishes
Would you like any help with your gardening? I have a cartload of extra carrots. I'll paint your cotton.
So she's gonna get kidnapped after this, right? She's gonna be chained up in a basement, and two ponies are gonna go to the Grand Galloping Gala, and one of them's gonna wear her skin. Why do I keep coming up with alternate versions of events for these episodes involving Twilight being trapped in a basement and horror plot lines? I'm not gonna think too hard about that.
Phew. I can't decide. I just can't decide. It's important to all of you, and I just can't stand to disappoint any of you. And giving me gifts and doing me favors won't make any difference because you're all my friends, and I want to make you all happy, and I can't. I just can't.
Twilight Sugar, I didn't mean to put so much pressure on you. And if it helps, I don't want the ticket anymore. You can give it to some pony else.
Yet another reason it should go to Applejack. We're back to the actual list, not the blackmail list or the ransom list or whatever it was. Applejack gets a point for being the first to admit that she messed up. It's Applejack's ticket. It's Applejack's ticket.
Twilight, it was unfair of me to try to force you as I did. Yes! That means the ticket is mine!
Just gonna erase Rainbow Dash's 1 point.
Though I appreciate the invitation, I will be returning both tickets to the Grand Galloping Gala. What? If my friends can't all go, I don't want to go either.
And see, now she's so traumatized she doesn't even want to go to the gala anymore. Which means that it could be Applejack and Big Mac, and they could earn twice the money for Sweet Apple Acres.
I couldn't possibly enjoy myself without my best friends there with me.
They've Stockholm Syndromed her already. Truly heartwarming. Also, I feel obligated to say that this is fully a joke, and I understand this is a kid's show. I'm just making jokes. It's just jokes. Don't hate me.
A letter from the princess? That was fast.
My faithful student Twilight, why didn't you just say so in the first place? 6 tickets to the Grand Galloping Gala!
Now the whole Apple family can go. This is perfect. This is exactly what we needed to finish this episode off. Alright, so I know that usually I react to 2 of these episodes, but I've already been filming for almost 50 minutes and my computer is at low battery. This is just gonna be the 1 episode. I think that clearly the ticket belongs to Applejack. Pretty obvious. But if we're going the ransom route, technically I guess Fluttershy had the most points, but I feel like being able to control the weather is kind of like overpowered. So I feel like I'd have gone with Rainbow Dash if we were going with the like ransom strategy. But, you know, otherwise it is so plainly and clearly Applejack's ticket that I just don't know what else to say. I enjoyed this episode and getting way too technical and list-making about this, but I am going to wrap it up here. I have also another series of reactions going on if I ever am late a week like I was last time on this one, because I'm also reacting to The Amazing Digital Circus over on my channel, so if you like that show, feel free to go check it out. That show's been traumatizing me just as much as ponies traumatized Twilight in this episode. I will see you in a few days with another episode of that, and till then.